Welcome to my video, boys, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. And because the New Year's is right around the corner and because I'm about to hit 12k subs, I need to thank you guys, and for that I'm making a giveaway. Top link in the description below. Make sure to click on it and join my giveaway, of course, after this video. I'm giving away a $100 Steam gift card and a lot of other lucky winners who will get some Unturned Gold memberships if you don't already have that, or just any Unturned item you want. So make sure to join, top link in the description, click on it and join this beautiful giveaway to thank you guys. I appreciate the love and support, and enjoy the video. What is up, guys? My name is Common, and today I have you guys a brand new video, everything you need to know about the focus guns, or energy guns, or laser guns, whatever you really want to call them. I see many people calling these guns overpowered, many people calling these guns out of place in the Unturned scheme of things, but in reality, they're none of that, and they truly do fit into the Unturned game, and many players really don't understand what these guns truly are. So I'm going to go over the statistics, the recoil, the range, the damage numbers, everything you need to know about these focus guns. Then at the end, I have a special message by one of the France creators about these focus guns regarding all of your guys' concerns about them. So just stay tuned till the end, you don't want to miss that. But let's get into seeing exactly what these guns truly are. So if we look at my inventory, we can see there are 4 focus guns: the focus rifle, focus prototype, focus DMR, and the focus carbine. And also the ammo it takes is energy cells. These energy cells are very hard to find. I know a lot of you guys already know how to find these focus guns. If you don't, just type it into YouTube real fast, how to find focus guns in Unturned, and you will find exactly where these focus guns are. Everyone knows how to find them, but no one truly knows how powerful or unpowerful they really are. And then these energy cells, once again, spawn where those spawn, and they're very, very rare. So your ammo on these guns are going to be very scarce. So be careful with what you're shooting with these guns right here. Now, I'm going to just start off with one, and we're going to work our way through. And I guess we'll just start off with the focus DMR, because this gun is the sniper of energy guns. As you can see, it takes a tactical and a grip. It doesn't take a scope because it already has a scope and you can't take it off. This is the scope right here. I wish that range in the bottom left where it says NA, I wish it actually showed the range, but sadly, it does not. So since that bottom left range doesn't work, I can show you guys that the range on this is 250 meters. Yes, 250 meter range. This gun can shoot pretty far, and there's barely any bullet drop. Or I think there actually is no bullet drop at all. I mean, we can just point this straight, and let's just look at this laser. It is truly a laser. Now, when we head over to durability, as you can see, this gun right now is at 95% durability. That is because the durability on this is 500 shots. 500 shots until that durability hits 0%. So durability is starting to go down, but it's a fairly durable gun. Now, when we head over to zombie damage, we can see it is a 1-shot headshot, a 1-2-shot body shot, and a 1-2-3-shot limb shot. So you're gonna wanna hit those zombies in the head if you are gonna use these on zombies. But honestly, you're probably not gonna wanna use these on zombies because, like I said, those energy cells are very rare. So make sure not to use your ammo on too much things besides people. Now, before we head over to player damage, I'm going to shoot a structure, I'm going to shoot a vehicle, and I'm going to shoot an armored vehicle, and we're going to see what happens. So first, just a normal structure. It can't damage it, as we can tell. Heading over to a vehicle, it brings it to 94 health, meaning it does 6 damage per shot to a vehicle, on an off-roader at least. And then we head over to an APC, and it cannot damage APCs, meaning armored vehicles like an APC, a Hind, anything like that, don't worry, you're protected in them. Now that we tested the zombies, the structures, the vehicles, it's time for player damage. I'm going to shoot this mannequin in the head, in the body, and in those arms and legs, and we're going to see exactly what happens to this damage. So first, giving it a headshot, we got 55 damage to the head. We have 40 damage to the body and 30 damage to those arms or legs. So there you go, 55, 40, and 30. It's a fairly powerful gun, and once again, with very low bullet drop, you can shoot them. But granted, it does have bullet drop, but the bullet takes a while to travel. For instance, there's a tree over here. I'm going to shoot it, and it finally hits. Shoot, and it finally hits. Shoot, and it finally hit. You can tell there's a big delay there. That's because the laser does travel kind of slow, so you got to make sure you're accounting for that, but the bullet drop is basically non-existent, or it is non-existent. Going on to recoil, I'm going to hit the edge of this street right here, and we're going to shoot that dot, and we're going to shoot again, and 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 again. And as we can tell, it's very low recoil. It is going back and forth, but that's just because of scope sway, as you can tell. The scope's just going back and forth, but we can just tell that it's a straight line going all the way up. Very, very interesting. Now, we can go on this side, and we're going to check the spread. I'm not going to aim down my sight at all. And as we can tell, the spread isn't terrible. It's fairly good as I was about this far away, but it could be better. But anyways, that is the DMR in a nutshell, the Focus DMR. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments what you think about this gun. Let's go on to the next Focus gun. Next up, we have the Focus Carbine. This is the weakest of the energy guns, but that's because, of course, it's a secondary gun. This could be going along with a nice heavy sniper, and you're good to go. Look at this aim too. I do like it quite a lot. And if we look at the shot again, we can tell, once again, there's no bullet drop. These guns don't have bullet drops, but this gun is automatic. And it's a pretty fast automatic gun. First, let's start off with the range. And the range on this gun comes out to be about 100 meters. So the range isn't the best, but it is doable. Heading over to looking at its durability, as we can tell, the durability is at 95% right now. This gun's total durability is 500 shots. Just like its big brother, the DMR, it takes 500 shots before its durability hits 0%. Now heading over to zombie damage, we have a 1-shot headshot, a 2-shot body shot, and going on to that arm shot, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 shots to the arm. So if you're going to shoot zombies, make sure to hit the head so you don't have to worry about having to shoot the zombie 4 times. Going on to structure damage, it cannot damage structures and it cannot damage armored vehicles. But if you look at a normal vehicle, it does 6 damage to that vehicle. Just like the DMR, it's the exact same vehicle damage. Now going on to the carbine's player damage, a headshot on a player does 34 damage. A body shot does 25 and a limb shot does 19. So it's considerably lower than the DMR, but this gun is the fastest shooting gun out of all the Focus guns. I mean, just look how fast it shoots. Very, very fast. Now, what a lot of you guys care to see, I'm going to shoot this wall without moving my mouse. Let's see what the recoil is with this carbine, a very fast shooting energy gun. As we can see, the recoil actually isn't that bad at all. It goes up very, very slowly. Granted, you'll never really have to be shooting that much bullets, but let's just try to control it. I mean, look at that is 27 energy shots in one little clump. Looking at the spread on the edge of the path, we can see that the spread isn't terrible. I mean, my aim was about right there, so nothing hit the exact center, but I mean, it's doable. The spread's doable. I mean, what more can you say? But that is the secondary energy gun in a nutshell. A very fast shooting energy gun that does less damage, but still, how fast it's shooting has the most damage per second. The next Focus gun we have up is the Focus Prototype. And as we can see, this Focus gun has no scope. No scope at all. It just has an iron sight and you can't put a scope on it. So the Prototype is probably the lowest class Focus gun just because of, as you can see, there's no actual scope. When we look at the carbine, there was a scope. The DMR had a scope. And the rifle, let's just have a sneak peek at the scope real fast. Once again, it's just like the carbine. So the Prototype is the lower class Focus gun, but that doesn't make it bad at all. First, let's just see the rate of fire. As we can see, it's slower than the carbine, but it's still not terrible. And the range on the Prototype is 198 meters. Yes, kind of a weird range. It's not 200, it's 198. But that is what it is set to. Now going on to zombie damage, it's a 1-shot headshot. Going on to body, 2-shot body shot. And going on to an arm shot, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 shots arm shot. And that was zombies. First, we do have to go to durability. I did switch out the prototype, so it is at 98% at the moment, but the durability on a prototype is 500. Just like the DMR and just like the carbine, it too has a 500 shot durability before it hits 0%. Now let's test what we've always been testing. It cannot damage structures, it cannot damage armored vehicles, and it does 6 damage to a car, just like the carbine and just like the DMR. The prototype is the same on vehicles. Going on to players, we're going to shoot it in the head, in the body, and in the arm, just like always. The prototype does 40 damage to the head, to that body it does 29 damage, and to the arm it does 22 damage. That's the player damage with the prototype. Let's head over to recoil. So once again, standing at the edge of the path, let's see a recoil on the prototype. As we can see, the prototype just goes straight up, not too special. I can easily control that and make a spread very, very small. But let's check the spread. And that probably is the most spread out of all the other focus guns, but still isn't terrible. You tell me, how's the spread looking for that? There you have it for the prototype. Now let's head over to the last gun, the focus rifle. Save the best for last. The focus rifle is probably the best gun in the focus pack. That's because its fire rate is still very fast. Just like the carbine, this gun has some good fire rate. Heading over to the range, this also has 198 meters. It's the same thing as the prototype. And just look at that delay. Remember that if you're trying to shoot someone who's moving, it's not going to be exact. That laser isn't the speed of light in this game. And before I go into zombie damage, I do want to tell you guys about the durability of the focus rifle, and it does actually have the best durability out of all the other 3 focus guns, and that's the durability of 1,000 shots. Double that of a prototype, of a DMR, and of a carbine. The focus rifle can shoot 1,000 energy cell shots until it hits 0% durability. Now going on to zombie damage, it is a 1-shot headshot, it's a 1-2-shot body shot, and going on to arms, it is a 1-2-3-4-shot arm shot. The same thing as the carbine and the same thing as the prototype. Now going on to our structure, it doesn't do any damage. To armored vehicles, it does not do any damage, and to a vehicle, it does 6 damage, just like the prototype, just like the carbine, and just like the DMR. And heading over to player damage, a headshot does 40, a body shot does 29, and that arm shot does 22. It's the same exact damage as the prototype, the same exact thing. The only difference between the rifle and the prototype is that the rifle has a nicer scope, the rifle has better durability, and the rifle shoots much faster than the prototype. But when we look at damage between all of them, the DMR is the most powerful, though it does not shoot in automatic. The carbine is the least powerful, but it has the best fire rate. The focus and prototype have the same damage, but that rifle shoots faster than that prototype. You tell me which is the best focus gun. But we're not done with the rifle yet, because now we have to test the recoil. And the recoil, as I was sure, there's essentially no recoil. And to control this is not a problem at all. We have one going off out in the distance, but it's not a problem to control this. And if we look at the spread, I think the spread is actually basically about the same as all the other guns. The spread is just the spread, and it's just, I feel like the focus guns honestly all have the same exact spread. There's not much different between any of them. And that is everything you need to know about these energy guns. All stats have just been released to you guys, and well, what do you think? Do you think they're too overpowered? Do you think they don't belong in Unturned? Well, stop right there, because now I have a message from Vile Spring, a creator of the France map. And on the focus guns, this is what Vile Spring said. The focus guns were added along with the concept of Rula. Rula is basically France's Scorpion 7/Aegis. And the focus guns fit the lore well and are a nice usable treat like the Shadow Stalker. Most of the complaints are from the guns is that they break immersion, not that they're not balanced. These guns do not spawn on any map besides France, so them being spawned there is out of our control. Them spawning in France, I'll get to that later. Their balance is pretty good, they're better than most guns, but they're not incredible. They're legendary after all. Their ammo is also available in only one location. which is a pretty big disadvantage. The commonness is an issue we're investigating. The main cause of it is how the spawns are done. On normal, the bunker is balanced, as there's a decently high chance that some item spawn nodes spawn nothing at all. And with durability, most energy cells will have little ammo in them. The spawns that can spawn focused weapons don't have any dilution, unlike military or range spawns. We try to add their rarity through randomness of the spawn nodes activating, and in easy, 100% chance along with 100% ammo/durability means they are quite common. The only real issue we see with them is they're too common on easy. So we're trying to find a way to balance their spawn chance without making them way too rare on normal and without making them impossible to get on hard. So let's break down what one of the creators of France just said. Basically, he said that the focus guns actually do fit well in the game because it's basically like lore, which is basically true. I found actually some lore notes in the place where these guns spawn, and I have them on the screen right now. You know, we can just tell that they do fit in the lore. So a lot of people do say that they don't fit in the game and it breaks immersion. But honestly, it fits in the lore, and the creators of France made the lore very thick and in-depth that many people don't even know exactly what the France lore is, me included. But essentially what these lore pages are saying is that they made these energy guns in order to stop the zombies. So it makes sense, and it has a backstory to them. So I understand why they're in the game. And also, he does say that not many people tell him that they're not balanced, but honestly, for me, a lot of people have messaged me saying, what do you think about focus guns, commenting? I think they're too OP. OP was the word getting thrown out a ton. And basically, he tells you a huge disadvantage about these guns is that the ammo is very rare because it spawns in one location and one location only. And if you're going to be playing on a normal mode, which is like most servers, he even said right here, on normal modes, there's a high chance that some item spawn nodes spawn nothing at all. And with durability, most energy cells will have little ammo in them. So essentially, ammo is completely scarce with these guns. So you can't just be spamming them like I was spamming them. And the people who are saying that these guns are spawning too much, it seems like they're on easy mode. Because how easy mode servers work, the spawns always happen. So with military locations, there's a dilution with a ton of different items. There's military clothing, there's military knives, there's military food like the MRE, there's military guns. There's a bunch of dilution, so you're not just going to get that gun that you want. Well, with these focus guns, there's just one spawn chance, and that is the focus gun. It's either going to spawn a focus gun or it's not going to spawn a focus gun. And that's basically what it's saying right here. Basically, if it's on easy mode, it's 100% going to spawn the focus gun. But on normal mode, it has a chance to spawn the focus gun. Hopefully that just made sense with what I'm saying. And also on easy mode, ammo is always at 100%. So essentially you're going to have more ammo. Basically, normal mode is the way to play, and I don't know why people play on easy mode at all. Always play on normal mode, even play on hard mode sometimes. That's where it's at. But that's what the creator of Unturned said. What do you guys have to say about that? Do you agree with the creator of Unturned? Do you disagree with one of the creators of Unturned? And tell me why. Tell me all of your thoughts in the comment section below. What focus gun is your favorite? How do you feel about the focus guns? Yada, yada, yada. Hope you guys enjoyed this everything you need to know video. My name is Commenting, and I am out of here. And with that airdrop in the background, I will see you guys later.